Hello everyone and welcome back to my vlog channel. So I was on the train yesterday on the way back from London, and I think I've decided to do something different on my vlog channel. I'm still going to be obviously uploading daily vlogs throughout the week. I upload about 4 or 5 every single week, so I pretty much daily vlog. But I thought maybe on Mondays, because I only usually have 1 or 2 lectures on a Monday, I thought I would sit and film in the morning. It's the morning now. I think I'm going to sit and film like a university related topic and just chat to you about it for like 10 minutes roughly, maybe a little bit longer, to try and give you an insight on that specific topic, because I do get lots of questions literally every single day now. I'm quite overwhelmed by it all, and it's really lovely that you guys are engaging with me and messaging me, and I want to answer your questions as much as I possibly can. And I think the best way to do it will be to have these chats every single Monday, or as many Mondays as I can, and if not then I will change the date to suit something better. For today's video I thought I would talk about relationships at university, so whether that be long distance romantic relationships at university, friendships and homesickness. I thought I'd cover all them sort of topics because I've had quite a few questions about them recently. I do actually have a specific question about relationships. So quite a lot of people have been asking me how I deal with having a long-term relationship at university. For those of you that are new or not aware, me and my boyfriend have been together since we were 14. We were in year 9 and we've been together ever since, and a lot of things like that don't work out for people, which is fair enough because we were very young when we started going out, and now I'm currently 19 and in the first year of university. So my current situation is I live in Lincoln and my boyfriend goes to university in London, so we are about 2 hours just over train journey away from each other, and we can't get to each other by car because we both don't, well, Aiden has a car but he shares it with his brother. I am insured on my mum's car, so obviously my mum needs that. I guess where we actually live is kind of in the middle of both of us, so I don't really know why we don't meet at home. I think it's because it's quite interesting, like showing each other where we live and stuff. Like I love going to London anyway, and sometimes I have like blogging events and press events that I go to in London, and it's convenient because then I get to see my boyfriend at the same time, and I also get to go to the events for my blog and YouTube. So it kind of all works out really well that Aiden lives in London. And in Lincoln, Aiden's visited me a few times. I'd say since we've started university, we've been at uni for 6 months now, Aiden has visited me twice and I visited him 4 times. Easier for me to go to London because obviously I get to go on these trips as well, and a lot more to do there I guess, but I do love when Aiden comes and visits me because I get really excited because I love living in Lincoln so much and I love showing him different places every time he comes. I think he'll try and come just before Easter one more time, so that'll be nice to show him around the new places that I've discovered with my friends. But yeah, long distance, I thought it would, to be honest, I thought it was going to be harder than it is. You hear so many people go to you're going to break up at uni. Everyone breaks up when they go to uni. And you kind of, a lot of people have been saying that they are quite hurt by this, and that a lot of people are telling them they're probably not going to stay with their boyfriends while they're at uni. And it is very disheartening and it does make you feel on edge. It's not very reassuring, is it, when people are like screaming that. I had it quite a lot before I came to uni from just various people saying it's not going to last. You'll probably break up while you're at uni because you're so far away. Long distance doesn't really work, and I think it's so much easier than people make it out to be. I thought I was going to be worse because I used to be very dependent on my boyfriend because I had no friends at sixth form and I didn't get on with anyone at sixth form, so I was very dependent on Aiden. However, coming to university has increased my independence. My independence is insane now, like, and my confidence levels have risen as well, and because I've been working on myself and growing in myself, there has been less time to worry about Aiden and being with him constantly. I thought I was going to struggle loads because in summer we were pretty much with each other every single day. We spent a lot of time together, and we have for the last 4 years of our life. So coming to university, I thought it was going to be a massive hurdle, and obviously, don't get me wrong, I miss him a lot, like on a daily basis. We talk to each other most days, like we don't even talk to each other every day, which I thought we would, but that's fine, like it's healthy, everything's fine. Like we'll, like once or twice a week we'll sit down and FaceTime each other and have a little chat about what's happening in our week, what we're doing. Aiden has a very busy university schedule. He does physics at Imperial College London, which is the 3rd highest university in the country. physics is such a demanding degree, and he's in uni mainly from like 9 till 5 every single day, and when he's not at uni he's doing work for uni, so he's very busy, and I'm very busy as well, because obviously I run my blog and my 2 YouTube channels at the same time as my university work, so we're very busy people, and that's a good thing, meaning that we obviously miss each other a lot, but we're not constantly sad and thinking too deeply into it, if you know what I mean. It's working out really well for us. Any tips for long distance relationships? If you're getting the train, split the cost, because at the end of the day you're going to be seeing each other, so when I go to see Aiden I pay for the ticket there, and then he pays for my train back, which I think is fair enough, and then the same when Aiden comes here, I'll pay for him to go home and whatever. It's just easier to split the cost, and then you're both not out of pocket. If not, it would cost me roughly £50 with my rail card to get to London and back, and that's just ridiculous. Also look for cheap train tickets. I always look for the off-peak times and try and work it around my timetable. Other tips, like I said, maybe have like a specific night in the week that you get excited about to FaceTime them. Save money aside before you even go to university. Like have a little fund where you only use that to go and travel and see your boyfriend. It is very difficult. Obviously surround your university room with loads of photos. Like I've got tons of photos of me and Aiden all around my room from different things we've done, like when we went to Mexico last year. I'm scrapbooking at the minute, so scrapbooking our memories from Mexico in summer last year is really nice. I'm doing a 2017 scrapbook, by the way. Let me know if you want me to include my scrapbooking stuff in here. I put it on my Snapchat. Add me on Snapchat. I'm just plugging myself loads here. Add me on Snapchat because I ask you guys loads of questions on there and you're always so helpful. And I love interacting with you on there and just having a chat. So yeah, add me on Snapchat because I sometimes share like my scrapbooking stuff, and I didn't know if you wanted me to start sharing it on my channel. Anyway, back into relationships. So yeah, relationships work out to be a lot more difficult to work than they actually are. And yeah, it's working well for me. I know a lot of people come to university and then have a relationship here, which is fair enough as well. You have the opportunity to meet a lot of people, and if you are looking to find someone to be in a relationship with, then you probably will find someone at uni. There are so many different people. You'll find them in your course because you'll have similar interests, societies, even on a night out. Like some people meet each other, don't they? So there are so many opportunities to meet people, and don't feel disheartened if you're not in a long-term relationship, or you're not in a relationship at all, because it'll come to you. You don't have to rush anything and force anything or put any pressure on it. You'll just wait for the time to come. And talk about friendships. I talk a lot about making friends in my upcoming Freshers video that's going up on Saturday, so make sure you're subscribed to my main channel, links down below, because my top tips for Freshers is going up on Saturday. It's a 20-minute video and I literally talk about making friends, Freshers Fair, all of my top tips on what to do at Freshers Week and how to prepare for it. So make sure you're around for Saturday to see that, because I know it's going to be a video that's very popular for people who like uni content like you guys. But yeah, I talk a lot more about making friends there, so I'm not going to go into it in too much detail here, but friendships are so important when you're at university. Unless you're just at university for a degree, making friends is one of the most important things to keep you going, keep you motivated, keep you happy, everything whilst you're at university. I am so blessed to have made such amazing friends here. Well, to be honest, there's just 3 of us. Megan has been my best friend since we were 6 years old. And we went to primary school together, went to different secondary schools, but have always been like best friends since. And then we came to university. We didn't come to university together. We just both happened to really like Lincoln, and it works out amazing that we both ended up coming here and being reunited after secondary school and sixth form. So Megan, after the first week, Megan didn't really get on with her flatmates that well, so she's spent quite a lot of time here and got to know Hattie, because Megan and Hattie both do psychology, so it's kind of like like a little love triangle between us. So me and Hattie are flatmates, Megan and Hattie do the same courses, and me and Megan have been long-term friends for ages, so it works really nicely as us as a 3. And I'm blessed that we have like a close-knit friendship group, because it's something that I've never had in my life. Like I've had friendship groups that I've moved from throughout my entire secondary school time, but I've never had like a really close-knit group of friends that I feel solid and who are loyal and loving and cute. Yeah, I just feel really happy about it. You'll hear me talk about making friends and stuff and the ways to make friends, but friendships are important and you need them at university. Like, you just need them. Putting that effort to make friends in the first few weeks is essential. Don't leave it too late, because everyone starts going off in their little groups, which is annoying. I definitely say coming back up into second semester, I would struggle to make friends a lot more now because everyone's got their own little cliques and groups. So making friends early on is very useful. Make lots of friends, because you'll soon realise that some people you make friends with might not be friends anymore. You might not actually have as many things in common as you initially thought. You might pick out traits that you're not so keen on, but that's honestly fine. Like, you've literally met people for the first time in the first week. If you don't get on with them after a couple weeks, that is normal. Don't force anything. Just keep going. Find lots of friends, so then you definitely know there are some people that you will still be friends with like a month down the line. But yeah, friendships are very important because they keep me going. You get to do a lot of things with your friends. If you're living in London or a big city or a city like Lincoln, then there are a lot of things to do. So it's nice to have friends to go and experience things together and go out. You don't have to go out drinking with them. You can find friends that don't go out drinking as often. I go out, I'd say, about twice a month, and I'm cool with that. Like, I hate the idea of spending so much money on alcohol. I don't know, I just can't justify the money. I know it's like fun and an experience, but I'd rather just pre-drink at home and then just have a party at the flat. To be fair though, I do love a good night out though as well. Like, I like a mix, basically. I like a mix of the two. But I found friends that are similar. Like, I knew Megan didn't go out loads but also loved a good night out, and the same with Hattie, she doesn't. So you will find people that are similar to yourselves. Don't worry about that. I just happen to be lucky that Hattie literally lives the door opposite mine right now. You will find people that you get on with and you'll connect with more. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say on friendships, because I have a whole video going on about that very soon. And then the last thing I want to talk about was homesickness and relationships with your family. A lot of people say that they're worried about homesickness. I know a lot of people who have been very homesick. I miss my family a lot. I miss seeing them every day, like anyone probably would. This is kind of similar to my romantic relationships tips, but I FaceTime my family once a week or sometimes twice, if possible, and I speak to my mum a lot. We text, and again, you can save up money if you do find that you're going to be homesick a lot. Save up some money so you have that money to travel home if your family can't pick you up. If you're quite far away from your home, it's unlikely that your parents are going to drive all the way and then just pick you up for a weekend and then drop you all the way back. So it's handy to have some money saved up if you want to travel back home on the train and then your parents pick you up from the station or whatever. Or vice versa, if you want to pay for your family to come up and see you, or if they want to come and see you. My parents and brother are actually coming up the weekend coming, so I'm really excited to see them because I haven't seen them in over a month. So yeah, it'll be a month and a half since I've seen them, so it'll be really nice to have a catch up and spend the day out in Lincoln. I'm not really sure what we're going to do. Homesickness is something that if you do think you're going to struggle with it, you probably will for the first few weeks because you're adapting to your new environment. I don't think she'll mind me saying this, but Hattie was very homesick on the first few weeks here. We're both very family orientated people, so is Megan. We both love our families a lot, so we find it very hard like saying goodbye to our families. I don't know, we just love our families a lot, so homesickness is quite heightened. I think I cope with it well because I find photos and looking through memories a really good way to like help stop me from being homesick, because I'm like, oh, I remember like the memories, and I'm like, oh, I'll see them again soon and we'll do this and we'll do that, and like I plan stuff in my head. Like, planning stuff is always good. If you know you're going to be homesick again, when your family leave, set a date where they're going to come up and see you or you're going to go home, because then you'll look forward to it and you'll know that there is a time that you're going to go back home and you're not just stuck at university. But yeah, homesickness is a massive struggle for people at university, and I'm fortunate enough that I don't really get sick of home specifically because I don't really like the town that I live in. Get family sick, I guess. I just get sad that I don't see my family every day and don't get to speak to them often, but obviously I call them all the time on FaceTime, and I have like phone calls with my nan and my aunties, and they always text me to see if I'm okay, which is really lovely of them. But yeah, time goes so quick at university. When you're here, you will realise time goes way too quickly. So I'm going to be back for the Easter holidays before I know it, so don't stress too much about homesickness because you're more than likely going to be busy with university work, and especially meeting new people in freshers, that your mind will be completely taken off it. And yeah, just set dates that you're going to see people, save up money for travel, and I'm sure you'll beat it. Like Hattie's just said to me that Hattie said to me the other day she has not felt homesick at all since coming back to university in second semester, whereas first semester she really wanted to go home all the time to see her family, obviously because she still loved university, but she just wanted to see her family a lot. If you have any more questions about homesickness and relationships, I'd love to chat to you all in the comments or on Instagram or Snapchat or whatever. All of my social medias are linked down below if you want to chat to me over there. Let me know also topics to discuss next Monday, because I want to make this a regular thing, and I hope Mondays are going to be a thing now. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will see you for a vlog very soon this week. Bye.